100th game in Cowboys colours for Tommy Dearden. And it's North Queensland who kick things off. Ball security paramount today for Noah Blake with the opening hitter, and have done their work on the right edge back rower. Oh, that's clever. Trindle off the kick from the creative Blake Brayley, and there are the first points.
Smart try.
Yeah, today, these conditions, this is how you want to get your tries. Early kicks in behind.
Brayley, Hines, and the fullback Kennedy spotted a hole that closed. Nanai held on too long there.
You pull the leg.
Yeah, that's a penalty, so do you go up by 8 here? Hines moves in, and that is the scoreline, 8-0. It's been pelting down all weekend. Hines. Oh, for Noah Blake! The big front rower scores another try. Try number 37 in his career. Put it down to Nico.
Well, Freddie, in the pre-game, you spoke about something missing in their defensive systems. This is just terrible defence.
This young man, Marley Bittengarn, about to get his first minutes, but in the meantime, Katoa, right foot step is his trademark. Oh, there's another one, sliding his way to a metre out. What a mover he is, Katoa. Can they finish it all off with a crossfield kick from Hines? Mulatalo came in a little. This'll work. Soccer skills. Too much heat on it. 7 tackles set given up.
He's in the canal.
Oh, that's clever. Great handle. Oh, Mulatalo hurdles his way over the stricken defender. Hasn't he got some X factor about him, Ronnie? Where to now? Hines, runners in motion. Trindle, Talakai. Oh, beautiful for Mulatalo to grab 2 in a hurry. And his record at this venue is phenomenal. 40 tries in 38 games. Have to make their move now. O'Donnell did well to hold on in traffic. Almost the hospital pass with Nickera. Right in under the ribcage. Robson creating for Edwards. Did and swept across to the right-hand side. Good looking kick and getting there, the front rower. What about that? Took him down now, Dearden. Oh, runs into a shoulder of Trindle, who thought he was passing, and Dearden held onto the footy.
Blood there, is there, on Tommy Dearden?
Wiping that blood away. Robson going back his way. Oh, he's missed his boots. Counter-attack here. Dearden has to chase, and he always chases. Look at him go, Tommy Dearden. He gets there, makes the tackle.
Oh, he's split. There's blood everywhere. I don't know what's happening there.
Well, he needs to get stitched anyway.
No,
he's got 10 minutes to do it. He's in the bin, Tommy Dearden. Can they hold on with 12 here? Atkinson passing again for Hines. Gee whiz, out the back, Trindle is disappointed. Threw his head back in frustration as Wilton tried to crack them. Brayley, creative for McInnes! And the captain scores the try that might seal the deal. Drink water. And they blocked off Nanai, but it doesn't matter because Burns will score a try, and he deserves that. He leads the way in run meters for the Cowboys, and now he has the 4-pointer. Full time here at Sharks Stadium, and Cronulla closing in on that top 4 spot that they so desire. Big winners today by 32 points to 12.
Over there.
Fitzy, some decent attack in the first half, and you made to defend in the second. How do you assess the 80-minute performance?
Yeah, it was. I was really pleased, to be honest. I thought got it all our own way, and most games in the NRL aren't going that way for the full 80 minutes. We discussed that at half time about what to be ready for, and then I was really pleased with the amount of time we spent on the try line and had to hold them out. And even after they got that first little kick try there, I didn't see us flinch or waver, and we had to scramble and hustle and kept finding ways to turn up. So I was pretty pleased with that.
Were you happy with the attack tonight, Fitzy? Like obviously last week you did what you had to do to win.
Yep.
You said you did ugly, but were you happy with the way the attack kicked in the gears tonight?
Yeah. I thought we were much clearer in our roles. I thought we followed we just worked hard for each other off the ball a little bit more than last week, but it was a difficult night to actually execute. So to have execute as well as we did in the conditions, I thought was really good.
I was going to say, well, did you sort of feel like you found the right balance in the conditions, given how difficult it was out there?
Yeah, that's a good word for the conditions. There's a balance of, if you just tuck it under your wing and carry it, you're going to get dished. And then if you're overplaying, trying to throw fancy footy in, you're going to get dished. So I thought we balanced that all right. But we earned field position really well in the first half, not the second. So then backed our defence. So
how does that balance work on the field there, Cam? Because it did feel like you were giving the ball some air, despite it being a bit of a quagmire.
Yeah, but I thought the more short passes and, dropping guys under and not a lot of risk in it. And I know a couple of times went wide, but the cues were there for us. I thought we weren't searching, which was pleasing.
Cam, 4 straight wins, first time this season. You've won tight, you've won big over that stretch. How do you feel the Sharks are positioned with 5 rounds to go?
Oh, look, we're still chasing our best footy. But yeah, just defensively the last few weeks is it's been really pleasing. But yeah, it's this end of the time of the year, you got to keep striving for a bit more. And big game next week for us, and we'll be ready for it.
Fitzy, what did you see in Adam tonight to give him the Paul Green medal?
Oh, I just thought his presence and obviously the first half with the ball, it just every time he carried, just knocking bodies over, as we sort of know about him, and then. We had a look at his stats there and we were sort of marrying up. But his goal line defence when he went back on, he had no ball at all. He just defended the whole time and he's still just hustling, moving. So to have an attacking performance in the first half that set us up, scored a try, but then to get out there as a leader and defend like he did in the second half, I thought it was worthy of that. But not without some discussion of some other players who were good tonight as well.
Fitzy, how big a motivator is that top 4? I think you're 2 points off now. You found 4 at the right time. You know how important the top 4 is that driving you guys now? What 4 games had a bye to go?
We feel like it's kind of out of our control, to be honest. We're after performance. Can we perform like a top team? Where we land on the ladder is where we land, but we want to perform like we're worthy of being up there, and we haven't done that yet, but we're getting closer and closer with some performances and some victories stacking up, but we don't feel like we're at our best yet either.
Is it heartening, Fitzy, though, that the top 4 is a realistic thing that you guys are pushing for now? I know that's not the focus, but you're pushing for now, whereas a month ago, you guys are almost in that 5-8 really.
Yeah, we never felt like that. We're taking it offline too much, and you're talking about what other results do, other teams are doing, other opponents, who's going well and whatever. It's just burn energy for us. We just sort of hit the skids there a bit, and we just got away from the things that we value the most. Simply put, that happened over a couple of weeks that we had to address it, and we've done that really well from that point on. But we've still got, we feel, more improvement as well.
You mentioned a couple of others who went close to Adam. Who else did you like today?
Oh, I thought nearly all of them, but I thought Teague Wood did a really good defensive job on Tom Dearden. He's been playing really well, Teague, and Dearden's a dangerous player, as you know, and I thought obviously Ronnie jagged a couple of tries there, and Talakai when we couldn't get going, we couldn't get anywhere. I thought Siffer, he just turned up and kept kicking the door down for us as well, but it's really hard to label some players when you're happy with the majority of the team, yeah.
You get Toby back next week?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
No, not at this stage.
Is Seeker giving you a decision making the centres when's KL back?
We're not sure yet.
Okay. Is there a decision there for you to make there?
No, I don't know yet. I'm not worried about that. He's not back for still a little bit of time there. Yeah, we've got a few weeks up our sleeve, but KL is that was his spot. He took it, owned it, and it was Siffer's previous. Siffer's doing really good. Siffer will be in our team somewhere, so we don't have to worry too much about that as a story. He was definitely playing for us. Thanks.
Todd, did the second half improvement ease your frustrations at the first 40 at all?
Oh, a little bit, but not a great deal. 35% possession in that first half, and similar story for most of the year. Taking ourselves out of the contest with either yardage penalties or errors. So, stuck together, stayed at it, fought hard, but in the end, you give that type of possession away, you'll be on the back foot.
I think what was a mathematical possibility now becomes an impossibility. Do you change the way, or does that affect the way you approach the last 5 rounds?
We've got 4 games left. I didn't think we'd be rolling out a team as inexperienced as we were, say, round 22. You know, we had a kid on debut tonight off the bench, guy playing his 2nd game at 19, Caden Lars playing his 5th or 6th at 19. So they're getting some tough lessons. I said this last week, you know, our leaders and our captains are getting some tough lessons through this tough period, and we should be welcoming back 5 players next week. So that'll add some experience through the middle. So it'll help.
What do you want to see from Todd over those next 4 games?
Yeah, just build the game. You know, play the game the right way, and that's getting through your sets, being disciplined, making the opposition earn it, and we have not done that well enough at all for most of the year.
Griffin Nain can hold his head up high. Got through a mountain of work. How is he? Didn't come back with that shoulder.
So he was telling me he was right to come back. Medical team were saying that he's got an issue, and if we didn't have to, don't put him back on. So I think that's a pretty good sign for next week. We'll see how he goes in the next 24 hours. Griff has really stepped up over the past 6 weeks without some experience in the middle. Played 40 straight tonight. And he's growing into the player that we all knew he could be, which is a good thing for the club.
So what is it? Easy to pinpoint where the differences between your good years and bad years are? Because it feels like the last 4 years for you guys has been like a roller coaster ride. It's either really high or it's pretty low. Like, is it easy to pinpoint the difference?
We're beating ourselves. That's the simplest way I can put it. Not a lot of times this year we've been outplayed. It's we've shot ourselves in the foot too often, and that's highly frustrating.
And then that's the story today, isn't it?
Correct.
You start there.
Yeah. To be fair, with the weight of possession and a sin binning in the second half, the scoreline should have been worse. So,
And how's Robert Derby?
Medial knee, so MCL. Worse than a grade 1. That's all I can tell you.